Hi Sagittarius, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your March general reading. So I've already pulled your 4 oracle cards just to save some time, and now we're gonna, oh, it didn't turn over, so I'm not looking. Now we're gonna focus on your energy and see what comes up in your main reading. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. For the highest good of all spirit, what do they need to know this month? Let's give them some insight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so we're here. Okay, so Sagittarius, we have you as the Queen of Wands. This is you standing in your element. This is you being able to have a nurturing spirit, but you're also fiery, you're also passionate. There's a sense of independence here, but it's also about you guys this month for being seen for this kind of passionate energy. It's an entrepreneurial energy. It's an inner mastery of your fire self, let's say, this month. It's an inner mastery of your wisdom, of where to place your energy. Yeah, you're working out where to put your energy this month, what situations require your energy. You're also directing your inner energy in a very independent and positive way. Yeah. So we have you coming into the reading with the Justice card. There's a situation that's been balanced. There's a situation that's been made fair. And I feel like there was a lot of obstacles, or there was a lot of competition to this situation. It could be to do with work, competition, trying to get say a position perhaps, or it could be to do with some conflict with somebody and there was small claims, that kind of thing. It could also be to do with signing contracts, having negotiations, but possibly people weren't being heard in these negotiations. But I feel like you've been hoping and wishing to sort this out, whatever it is. You've been trying to bring about more balance. Yeah. It could be that somebody was being very selfish within a situation. They was putting up obstacles and blocks to a situation, yeah. Or it could be that you felt like there was delays or blocks to a wish that you had, and now the Justice card is coming, and there's been a sense of fairness, or there's been a sense of balance brought about. And I feel like you've looked at something from a new perspective here as well, because we have the Hanged Man and Judgment. It's like you've given something a second look. You've looked at it in a new way. Now, before you guys shoot me, one of your oracle cards is reconciliation. So, and I know you guys keep getting this thing coming back around for you guys, but I think there's, with this, it's like it says someone from your past is returning to your life. We keep getting this energy with you guys, Sagittarius, but I feel like Judgment is about releasing judgments on a situation. It's about looking at something in a completely different way that brings about a sense of enlightenment, yeah? I feel like for some of you guys, you could feel like somebody was hiding something, but this is about an awakening to the situation. It's like there's been an awakening to what was being hidden. It could also be that somebody's prepared to make sacrifices now where they weren't prepared to make sacrifices before. It's giving something a new chance. It's rising up. It's like looking at something in a brand new way. And I feel like now you can move the energy forward. We have these all moving forward together. You also have the Fool card as well, which is above the Empress and the Six of Wands. Yeah, so there's this new start with a situation. It could be a new birth for some of you. It could be marriage. It could be that you're getting engaged and it's like you're taking this leap of faith. It could also be that you're giving a relationship a chance that you never would have kind of given a chance before. Yeah, because we have the Fool actually looking at the Hanged Man here. So he's looking at something, and he's looking at something that probably held up the Hanged Man before. It's like they was looking at something. So the Hanged Man had hang-ups about a situation. They had hang-ups about moving forward in a situation. It was like a stalemate in a sense. And now the Fool is looking at something in a completely different way that allows them to move forward with it. And it creates this abundant energy and this sense of reciprocation and this sense of balance and fairness within the relationship. What I like is that Justice and this card, they're both Libra energy. So, and they're both in diagonal opposition within the reading. So what I like about this Justice that comes in brings about another sense of justice for all parties. We have a sense of fairness here. Yeah, which means that plans can move forward. That what was once a wish that was surrounded by obstacles, I feel like your wish gets fulfilled, and it then allows you to then move forward within a situation. Maybe somebody, somebody's willing to make more sacrifices, or they are under a sense of justice, and now they had some justice that happened to them, and then it made them hung up about a situation, and now they can look at the relationship with a fresh new eyes. Yeah, they're willing to take that leap of faith. He's also carrying this white rose, which is about bringing peace and harmony to a situation. It's about having the peace of a child, let's say. So it's about allowing yourself to take risks, to be adventurous, to allowing yourself to move forward in a situation. And it could be as well that you're being squeezed karmically by a situation. You're being squeezed by the universe, or something that happens that's karmic, that brings about a new way of looking at things. But at first you're a bit hung up about it, but then it's like once you realize the lesson, we have this new start and this new sense of freedom. Yeah, which brings about the Empress card. The only negative card that you have, and that isn't really even that negative, is the Five of Wands. And it could be that the energies were all going in different directions. The energies weren't moving together. Nobody was listening to each other. And then after that justice happens, somebody hears this call, somebody hears this revelation, somebody sees things in a new light, and then they release their judgments within a situation, or they release their judgment of another, that creates this abundance. And this is also a Libra energy as well, and Taurus as well. But I feel like you're waiting for your ships to come in now. This is you moving forward with an energy. This is you trying to stabilize a situation. It's about making long-term plans with the energy. It's like you've had to, because everybody wasn't listening to each other, we've now got to a place where you've had to pull the energy back to a 3. Now the 3 is where you look at where you're going in the future. Are we going there together? Is it like there's like 2 wands going? Are we all going in the same situation? Are we, even if we're on different paths? Yeah, I see that somebody here could have to break away from a path as well. We have 2 here and 1 here. So it could be that you have to pull back and go to the roots of the issue, and work out, like, get the energy on the right track, so in order to move forward, so it doesn't create these obstacles and these delays. So you also have, like I said, the reconciliation card. Next to the reconciliation card, you have 45, which says time to go, in reverse. This is talking about something that comes back. It's talking about an energy that comes back. However, it's it's coming back because it's supposed to come back. But in the meantime, you're not supposed to worry about it coming back. You're supposed to trust and have faith. Yeah, trust and have faith in yourself. It's like we don't know the full purpose of our soul. It's like we could be stopping ourselves moving forward with an energy or moving forward together. But this card is saying that it's about you not knowing the whole situation here, and sometimes things have to come back for a purpose. It's like, although you may think that something is ended, it's going to come back with this card. This talks about it coming back. It also breaks down to a 9, which talks about endings. However, because it's in a reverse, I feel like a situation or whatever you're asking for isn't over. Yeah, you may even go on this new start. There may be some abundance and growth, and like I said, it's the reciprocation. I feel like there's something that you're trying to cut out, there's something that's not working, but it is going to come back. However, it's not about waiting for that energy to come back. It's definitely about this growth and expansion. However, if it does come back, it's about making sure that what comes back is in balance. Yeah, we also have time to rest underneath that. It says relax. So it's not about waiting, using your energy to wait for this. It's about using the time to just take some time to nurture yourself even. Yeah, the Empress is somebody who looks after herself. She's got self-care. She knows she takes time to do her makeup. She takes time to look after her home. She is a very nurturing, abundant energy. Right now, it's asking you to take time with whatever situation you are, not to worry about it. Just relax and trust, because you have the trust card. It says, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. So this is with the Fool. This is the alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So if you take... So where you may think that you're trying to move away from a situation, it's saying that it's like, even though your logical mind is like, no, I'm not having this, it's almost like with these cards that your paths can meet either way. Even when you take the alternative direction, there could be this sense of them coming back into your life. But it comes back, they're coming back in a different way, because it's almost like they've had this justice and this judgment, and they've released that, and they're both very karmic cards. Yeah, so I feel like even if you go on to a new journey, you will meet up with them in some senses, but it's because they've done this healing work, or they've done this work on themselves. Yeah, or you've done this work, you've had these situations that have occurred, you've released this judgment of this situation, and you've moved forward, and then in doing so, it's like the work or the healing's been done. So now everybody is in a more kind of balanced place in order to move forward with this new start. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a deeper look into your reading. I'm going to pull some more clarifiers, and I'm going to link the reading up here or here somewhere. So I'll see you in a minute.